Hello, today we will be doing an introduction into logarithms. Logarithms are another way of thinking about exponents. For example, we know that 2 to the 4th power equals 16. So, if someone were to ask you 2 raised to which power equals 16, you would answer 4. And you would express it with a logarithmic equation. And this equation can be read as log base 2 of 16 equals 4. 2 to the 4th power equals 16. And this is equivalent to the logarithmic equation of log base 2 of 16 equals 4. Here is an example. 2 to the 3rd power equals 8. And if you were to write it in a logarithmic equation, it would be log base 2 of 8 equals 3. Let's look at another one. 3 to the 4th power equals 81. And its logarithmic equation would be log base 3 of 81 equals 4. Let's move on to evaluating logarithms. Let's say you're asked to evaluate log base 4 of 64 equals x. We recommend that when you are evaluating this, you should ask yourself, 4 to what power equals 64? We know that 4 to the 3rd power equals 64. The logarithmic equation would be log base 4 of 64 equals 3. Thinking of it as an exponential equation will make it easier to understand. Let's do one example. Log base 6 of 36 equals x. Now think of it as 6 to what power is 36? 6 to the 2nd power equals 36. So log base 6 of 36 equals 2. Moving on to the common logarithm. The common logarithm is a logarithm whose base equals 10. When writing this type of logarithm, we don't write the base because we already know it's 10. So instead of saying log base 10 of x, it is more likely that you will see log of x. For example, log base 100 equals 2, because we know that 10 to the 2nd power equals 100. The base will always be 10. Let's look at natural logarithms. It is a logarithm whose base is the number e. Instead of writing the base as e, or log base e of x, we indicate the logarithm with natural log, or natural log of x. Let's look at this example. Solve for x. Leave your answer in terms of e. Find the answer to natural logarithm of x equals 7. Is it A, 7 to the e power, B, natural logarithm to the 7th power, C, e to the 7th power, or D, 7 to the e power? The correct answer is C, e to the 7th power. And you would write this as e to the 7th power equals x. Remember to leave your answers in terms of e when the question asks for it. Let's go over what we learned. You are familiar with the equation b to the c power equals a, and now you know that log base b of a equals c. It is important to remember that b is the base, c is the exponent, and a is the argument. We also learn of a common logarithm who has the base of 10 and a natural logarithm who has the base of e.